Hello, 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 everybody. Good evening, good night. It is 12:30 in the morning. Thank God for another beautiful day. Pray to God I'm able to see another day. Yeah, I had to get on here. Really wanted to find a topic to speak on, but just like anybody else, of course, I'm human. A lot going on tonight in my mind. A lot on my mind. So instead of going into a generic topic, why not give words of encouragement? I feel like everybody needs encouragement from time to time, right? I know I do. Shout out to I Smoke Hip Hop. He did a great interview earlier today. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he's definitely a brother who showed me that this YouTube thing is a community. It's not just one person, it's not just one channel. It's a whole community. Salute to that brother. Normally I would be doing like fight videos and whatnot. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the fight game is so boring right now. There is nothing going on with UFC right now. Boxing, heavyweight boxing is not gonna heat up until 2020. Nothing much going on in the news, with the exception of Atiana Jefferson. May she rest in peace. I said, you know what? I had so much on my mind. I said, you know what? I might as well come on here and try to speak words of encouragement. This isn't going to be long, but try to talk words of encouragement, because you never know what somebody's going to go through in their day. You never know what they're going through, and sadly, sometimes sometimes it can only take a sentence. It can take a word to set somebody off, and then you think it to yourself, well, damn, I didn't think it was that big of a deal. But to them, it was, because you never know what they're going through. Mental illness and mental health is an extremely, extremely important conversation to have, because sadly, a lot of people they view their mental health important, but they don't see the signs and the symptoms of somebody who is suffering. Yes, you can suffer in silence. Most people do it every single day. Rest in peace to Robin Williams, one of the funniest men in America. Rest in peace to Anthony Bourdain. The list can go on and on and on and on. You never know what somebody's going through. That's why I try my hardest to treat somebody the way I would like to be treated. And that's being as kind as you possibly can to people. That's being very mannerable. And I believe that it pays forward. Even if I'm having a terrible day, I thrive in knowing that if I can at least make somebody smile, make somebody happy, then hopefully, it pays forward. And maybe when I'm having a bad day and I need somebody to make me smile, make me laugh, it happens. I believe in karma, but I also believe that the world revolves and the world works. You get what you put out there. If you put out negative energy, you're going to get back negative energy. But if you put out positive energy, you're going to get nothing back but positive energy. I truly believe that in the bottom of my heart. I wish I had like a real topic, but I'm going to be honest with you. The fight game is so boring right now. UFC, they have some of the most talented people in the world, but their product is just boring right now. Don't even get me started on wrestling. I think October 22nd, the NBA season starts, so that's going to start to heat up. But other than that, fight game's boring right now. I don't want to talk about fights right now. I don't. Fights is not what I want to talk about right now. I'm going to be honest with you. And so here I am, kind of directionless, if you think about it. Now, of course, again, shout out to my man, I Smoke Hip Hop. He definitely made me a co-host on his, podcast live streams. I wasn't involved in the interview because I want to bless one to definitely get the best out of his interviewee. And I believe he did that on his solo dolo. So again, salute to him. But he's definitely, trying to help me, build this channel and definitely to find a a direction, because we can get with the monkey shit, but then there's got to be time for some real shit. At the end of the day, I feel like there can be a balance. The monkey shit and the real shit. There can be a balance. And I think right now I'm in the process of finding that balance. Because again, I am bored to death with UFC right now. I'm bored to death with WWE right now. And those were my main topics before I got on I Smoke Hip Hop's platform, was the fights. Now I'm thinking to myself, I don't want to do that no more. I don't. I want to talk about something that is actually meaningful. Now, of course, I want to have fun on this thing here. I don't want to just get on here and, you know what I'm saying, it feels like a job. No, I damn sure don't want to do that. I want to have fun, but I want to make meaningful content at the end of the day. Content that means something. You can look at it and you'll get something out of it. Not just go, well, yeah, I was entertained. Yeah, you can be entertained. Who doesn't want to be entertained? But getting a message out of it. That's the kind of content that I want to provide going forward. But I have to be honest, I'm a bit directionless as we speak. As far as a clear-cut direction, as far as where I want to go with this channel. I could talk about random shit all day as well. You know what I mean? I could talk about a celebrity one day, and I could talk about politics the next, but I feel like sometimes you have to have a general direction in where you want to go. I don't want to be too spread out and talking about one thing here and another random thing here. I do want to stick to one solid direction, but again, I have to have fun with it, and it does have to be meaningful. Because at the end of the day, every single hour that I spend on this earth is meaningful to me. So I have to make it meaningful to y'all, especially if I'm going to be speaking my mind, speaking my heart, and laying my all into this. YouTube is therapeutic for me. There's a lot of people out here, and I hate the word clout. I hate the word clout. Shout out to Death of a Clout Chaser. I hate the word clout, but I don't do this for clout. I don't do this for money. This shit is therapeutic for me. Tandra, what's going on, lady? What's going on? I'm just trying to, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even have a topic, but I had so much on my mind tonight that I was just like, you know what? I'm going to get on here and I'm just going to freestyle it. And maybe just give some words of encouragement, because I've had a lot on my mind today. I always have a lot on my mind, but today has just been really, really rough for me. And shout out to I Smoke Hip Hop, because he definitely provides a platform where I can just take my mind off of something for a little bit and still be involved. You know, but right, it's therapy for me too. Definitely, Tandra. And like, you are family, and I appreciate you. You're definitely family. You know what I mean? Just trying to find a direction on this YouTube thing. Because again, the fights, they are so boring right now. UFC is a bore. WWE is a bore. I can talk about it, but I don't want to talk about it. And if I don't want to talk about it, I'm not going to join. I'm not going to talk about it. This YouTube thing for me is therapeutic. You guys just don't understand. When I get on here, it's like the world just stops for a little bit. Literally, as I'm speaking to y'all, and there's only 2 people in here. Some people by now, they would have got off if they see 2 people in here. Me, I thank God there's 2 people in here. Thank God for y'all listening to me. You could be doing anything else in the world, but you're listening to me. Thank you very much. That's what I mean. I don't do this for notoriety or whatever. If it gets there, it gets there. By God, it gets there. But until then, I just thank God for what I have now. But I want to make meaningful content. I want to have meaningful conversations, meaningful discussions. I could talk about the fights, but it's not doing it for me. It's not. Being on I Smoke Hip Hop's platform has allowed me to speak on other issues. And I'm glad I spoke on those other issues. Going back to the words of encouragement, everybody goes through something every single day. And you never know those people who do. Your family to me, so I know how much you bless one lady line press really meaning. I really appreciate that time. Just trust me. It's funny because you started listening to I Smoke Hip Hop around the time that I joined his platform. So it's wild that, you know what I mean, he definitely opened his doors to some real people. And I'm glad I met you. I'm glad I met Lady La. Princess, I've been rocking with her for a while. When Bless One and that other guy, I ain't gonna say his name, when the three of them was rocking out. So it's just been a blessing just to chop it up with y'all. You know what I mean? Being in the Hangouts group, that's what's up. But yeah, just everybody goes through something, and what you want to do is, or what I try to do is, I try to make it so that I talk to somebody the way I would want to be treated, not only the way I want to be treated, but in a way that it leaves an impression. They'll leave a conversation with me going, wow, that's not just a regular brother. That's somebody who actually has a head on his shoulders. Somebody who's actually able to have an intelligent conversation. But not only that, how many meaningful conversations do we have every single day? Not many, right? So you want to make sure that those conversations count, right? That's what I try to do. If I talk to somebody, it's because I want to talk to you. Trust me, I can be like a regular New Yorker, just going about my day. But nah, I want to be impressionable. I want to have a smile on my face. How you doing, ma'am? How you doing, sir? You doing all right? That's good. Because you never know what that person's going through. You never know. I'm listening to him for a minute. Before that, just watched. Didn't say much. Yeah, I was the same way, Tandra. I didn't really say much either. I just donated. Sometimes I'd be in the chat if it was like a real good conversation, but I'm with you. I'll join you in a second on your live if you want. Yeah, it don't even matter. You know, it doesn't matter if you want to join in. You can join in real quick. I'm not going to be on for long anyway. I just did this spur of the moment. Just had a lot on my mind. So I was just like, you know what? Might as well get on stream. The link is in the chat if you want to join in. You know, yeah. If y'all checked out I Smoke Hip Hop's interview, it was really good, by the way. Really good. Really good. Life is crazy. You know, one moment you think everything's going good, and then the next it could be taken away in the snap of a finger. That's why I at least try to live life sometimes like it's my last, because I feel like you just never know when it is. Never know when that time's going to come. So that's why when I try to have meaningful conversations with people, I make it count. Because you never know when you're going to see that person again, if you ever see that person again. And that person never knows that they're ever going to see me again. So I make it count. So after we have that conversation, after we're done talking, we leave out like, wow, okay, that was a really good conversation. I might even look down the line and look back on that conversation. It was so good. I think it's awesome you're doing this more personal. Yeah, this is definitely personal. I'm gonna be honest. But you know, when I have days like today, it helps to talk. It just helps. It just helps to talk, even if I'm talking to myself. As strange as that might sound, even if I'm talking to myself, just talking, just getting what's in my brain out there helps, you know? And you know, we talk about a lot of real life stuff on our Smoke Hip Hop's platform, a lot of real stuff. But you know, everybody, a lot of people, I'd say, they like the monkey shit. Who doesn't? Now, who doesn't like the monkey shit? I love it. Right? But I feel like there's only the people tune in for the monkey shit, and then when they don't see the monkey shit, they tune out. They're gone. They're like, oh, okay, what other YouTube channel can I get? You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of screaming and yelling and a whole bunch of riffing and raffing. They're just looking for the rah-rah. And that's fine, I guess. why not? The Purple One Princess Nasmo brought me here. Hello, everyone. Hey, the Purple One, shout out to you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'll be seeing you in Lady La's chat and I Smoke's chat. So I appreciate you rocking out with me. I really do. Really, really appreciate it. Small channel just growing, you know. This was just a late night stream. Like I said, I had a lot on my mind. So instead of just getting on a particular topic, I wanted to just speak regular. Speak from the heart. Just speak from the heart. And I was saying that a lot of people tuned into this YouTube thing for the effery and, saying a bunch of yelling and screaming and whatnot. And that's all good. But every once in a while, there's real life things that happen. And I'm going to be honest. And one of the reasons, and I'm going to be honest with y'all, one of the reasons why I think the last couple of days I haven't been really feeling myself, right? Tatiana Jefferson, her passing. I'll make a long story short, and I'm gonna go further into this. If you could check my live yesterday, I did a chat about her. Love me some Lady La too, for real. Who doesn't love Lady La? Come on, who doesn't? With this, you're gonna get more watch. Thank you, Tandra. I appreciate that. My Tatiana Jefferson, she got a wellness check called on her by a neighbor. And the neighbor called a wellness check on her. The cops wound up coming 4 hours later. They never announced themselves as the police. They never knocked on the door. What they did was they surrounded the house, and then a lone officer, a murderer, Aaron Dean, shot in her bedroom window with her nephew right beside her and killed her. That story makes me sick too. And that story really got to me. I'm gonna be honest with you, because now this is personal. 2 people in here, so this is personal. I stay by myself. Okay? I stay in the house by myself. Just me. Me and my dog. Me and my dog Blue. So as a homeowner and as somebody who stays by himself, I gotta protect the property that I'm on. And I gotta protect my lonesome as well. You mean to tell me that I'm not even safe in my own home? Is that what is happening? So in my own home, the home that I'm supposed to be protecting, I could be murdered as well? That story really, 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 I mean, I tell you, that story right there, as just somebody, again, who lives by himself, and as somebody who is not afraid to protect himself and his property, it's a reality check. It's really a reality check for me. Exactly, Purple One. Someone making it about skin color. That could be any one of us. Exactly. But you know what, though? There are a lot of people that doesn't see it that way, sadly. Because there's a lot of people who blame Mr. Tatiana Jefferson. There's a lot of people who blame her. She got shot in her own bedroom, and there's people blaming her for her death. You get what I'm saying? So you're right. Oh, Tandra's in here. Oh, snap. What's up, Tandra? I'm sorry.
What's up? Anyways, yeah, you know how sick it makes me. Right. I was on Behind the Bar yesterday, and which I appreciate. He let me come on. He asked me to come on. Because, this is therapy for me too. When I Smoke said I could join, and you guys became a family to me, like, I don't have family except for my brother and my daughter. That's it. Right. So it means a lot to me. And to see this go on with that beautiful Black queen, it makes me sick.
Yeah.
Why did her neighbor just call the cops for a welfare check? Why didn't he go check on her himself?
Right.
It doesn't make sense.
Right. I agree. I saw that stream and it was hard for me not to. It was hard for me not to tear up as well. Like it was hard for me not to tear up. He had the mother going on, and
Yeah,
I was
I'm
like,
tearing up right
oh
now, even speaking of it. It touches my
yeah,
heart. This is why we can't unite blacks, whites, Mexicans, Indians, anything because of this shit.
yeah. Sadly, like real sadly, and like looking at that, it just makes me. And again, let me be personal again with you, Tandra. I don't have any kids, right? I don't have any
Yeah, I
kids.
know you don't.
So, but if I did, oh my god,
That poor 8-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh my
it
god,
breaks my heart. My daughter's half white, half black. She has the best of both worlds. This kills me to see a white cop just start shooting before they even announce themselves.
right? And it was funny is he don't even look like a cop.
I mean, who joins the police force at 34 years old? I just want to know that.
Let me see if I could bring up the guy because he don't even look like a cop. Let me bring this up right now. Like he looks crazy.
I know dude. There's something wrong with him.
He looks crazy. Here it is, right here. That's him. He looks crazy.
He looks like another Chris Watts, in my opinion.
God, look at him. That looks like somebody who's supposed to be saving people. Hey, salute to Seven's Wrath. What up, family? How you doing?
Seven science guy.
7 in the building. Hey, homie, the link is in the description if you want to join in. I ain't gonna be on here long. I just had a lot on my mind, bro. So I just had to hop on here real quick. And we got on this subject. Look at this Aaron Dean guy.
Yeah.
Tandra, does he really look like somebody you feel safe around?
Hell no. Hell no. You know, I'm afraid of more whites than blacks.
Oh my God.
I'm serious. Like,
yeah.
But then again, I grew up around black people, so.
Right.
But still, like, I'm gonna get personal, but I was raped by a white guy, so of course I'm gonna be like that.
Wow.
So, and I was a child, you know. That's why when I smoked that thing on Hassan, I really went in because I can't do that, you know. That's the one thing I cannot tolerate.
Right. Nah, I definitely felt, you know what I mean? I definitely felt some real passion in you when you had that conversation. Really, really sorry that happened, you know. But
it happens to everybody, and you know, that's why I wanted to start my channel.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I'm like, you know I'm gonna get hate. I don't know if I'm ready for that just yet. So right. It's whatever. I mean, you know, I got hate from dudes wanting to spit in my face when he was on acting all tough on the phone. But anyways.
Yeah, he ain't nobody.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not even mentioning the name, nothing. Like, he's a nobody to me, but still, like, I don't know. That got to me really hard, and I know I'm gonna get hate from it. But I want to help kids because a lot of them don't get justice. Their parents just walk away from it. I didn't get justice. When the same shit happened to my daughter, you damn right, I made sure that little girl got justice. And my ex-boyfriend is spending 21 years in the penitentiary because of it.
Yeah, for sure. See, yeah.
So things like this make me sick. It just makes me sick. Why did they ever issue this fool a badge and a gun in the first place? I don't know. But the government's corrupt anyways. We all know this. Like, they don't want us to stand together because they know they'll fall. Just like Tupac used to say back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
We all should unite because the government's corrupted. They don't want to see unity. They don't want to see a black man rise above.
I tell you, you speaking that truth today. You always speak the truth, Tom. You know that, but
I do. I speak from the heart. You know, I don't care what people say. You know, honestly, I really don't. Like, I know I'm gonna get hate, but at the same time, it's like something's got to be said. We got to do something.
I agree. Hey, listen, Tandra, you know, anything that I can do to help out your channel, I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? If need be, I join your lives if need be. I definitely share as well. you family. You know that?
Yeah, you're family to me too. Like I said, you blessed one, Lady Law, Princess X, Seven. I mean, y'all have shown me real love, and I appreciate that. Like I don't have many friends because I stick to myself. I
Right.
do that for a reason because I do have mental issues. I have PTSD, for Christ's sakes.
Wow.
And this is my therapy. When I seen Bless do that thing on X, like it touched my heart. And I told him, I said, people like you are going to go somewhere. Like you're going to make people unite.
Right.
Yeah.
For real. Chandra, listen, I really appreciate you joining the chat. Are you gonna join Bless One? Because he's supposed to be having a live tomorrow. Will you be around?
Yeah, I'll be around.
Okay, because I'm definitely gonna join this live tomorrow. I hope you have a good night with your daughter, for real. Like, I hope y'all have a good night, and like, I really hope, you know what I mean? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, Tanja, I didn't have the best night tonight. I
Neither
didn't.
did I.
You're right. See, there you go. So obviously, it's God having us right here, and it's a higher power having us here. So I
Yeah,
really, really appreciate you. You know what I'm
of
saying?
course.
Joining in.
I try to support all of you guys as much as I can.
Of course, for real. And you know I support you. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, guys. Thank you. 2 people in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. You see it here. Small channel growing, building. It is what it is.
Make sure you like it and share, people.
If you don't mind, hit that like button. It does help the algorithm, please. If you don't mind. Tandra, I hope you have a good night. Hope your daughter have a good night. Hope to talk to you again tomorrow, right?
All right. Thank you and take care.
You do the same, Tandra. Everybody listening, thank you very much. Y'all have a good night. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. Peace, y'all.
Peace.